It's helpful if, in answering this, I can speak broadly to the question of suffering. Firstly, to say that if God doesn't exist, then this is simply kind of the way the world is. If you have, 7 billion people on the planet, several billion genes in the genome, by chance alone, it is actually going to go wrong some of the time. And it's simply the way the world is. There's no kind of right or wrong, but that's kind of the way the world is. Eastern religions might come at this and say that if you suffer in whatever way it might be, it is somehow related to karma from a previous life that has come to bear on this life. And you can't kind of fix it as such. You can only try and kind of work off the karma in the hope that the next life, the life to come, will be better than this one. But you are somehow responsible for what is happening to you, but you can't really fix it as such. The Christian faith really uniquely says that we suffer because there is something wrong with the world. There is something that is broken, and it affects both the human heart and it affects our very biology, and as I said earlier, the natural world as well. Now, when this happens to us, it is not a personal punishment from God. God is not some sort of divine sniper in the sky picking people out for punishment. It happens because something is wrong, and we're all caught up with it in so many different ways. And so God never plans for anyone to die young. There is something wrong with this world. But the amazing news is that God didn't just say, well, this is just the way the world is. That the God of Christianity uniquely stepped into human history. He identified with our suffering. He looked suffering people in the eye, and he did something about their suffering. And then he suffered like us. We can forget this. We can become anesthetized to the fact that right at the center of the Christian faith is a symbol of execution and death and suffering, that God himself suffered and died, and actually his suffering went far beyond ours. You see, all of our brokenness, all of the brokenness of humanity was placed on him, and he took our brokenness, our sin, our waywardness to the grave with him, and he left it there. Now here's the deal. Whatever life has thrown at you, I don't know what it might be, but Jesus uniquely, absolutely uniquely said no evil, did no evil, thought no evil ever. For you and I, allowed himself to be consumed by evil, so that you never need to be consumed by evil, either in this life or in the life to come. Whatever has happened, evil does not have to have the last word in your life. There is hope, because there is one who has gone to the grave for you. Now, we do not have all the answers, and this world is broken. And my book, quite frankly, was written with tears, many tears. And God doesn't always give us the answers of why this has happened, but he does offer us himself. He says, I will be with you, I will never leave you, I will never forsake you. You can know me, you can be certain that you're going to know me forever, whatever is happening. Thank you for the question.